honestly, I think like playing with kids that age kind of made me look back on myself at that age and like what I was feeling, and honestly we weren't different at all, so it kind of made me like realize that even though some people think that like we're perfect musicians, we all started out just the same as them.
These awesome people came into our music class and showed us, and we all played together, and it was really cool.
It was certainly significantly different than most assemblies I've been involved with since I've been in education. Mainly because it was kids performing for kids, which is, you know, something that we want. It's easy for kids to look at an adult and see that, oh, adults, right, because they expect adults to perform at a certain level, but to really expose our kids to kids performing at the level that I saw yesterday, because I attended the assembly, that's what was different, right? It's peer-to-peer interaction.
Because we are a rural community, so for a third grader to be able to see a ninth grader, an 11th grader, and a 12th grader play an instrument that sounds really nice, they're telling a story, that can inspire a third grader to say, I'd like to do that someday. And kids in rural areas like this one, even though we have a lot of resources here, we often don't see a player of that caliber.
And we can create this kind of, you know, sharp, kind of crazy kind of piece that we're going to create. You want to do that? All right, let's go.
I found it very inspiring to see kids from our town performing on stage with the top kids, because it was just like, whoa, these are normal kids that I go to school with every day. And you see people like the top kids on TV and you're like, wow, they've probably been doing this all their life, and you don't realize that your neighbor can be someone as amazing as them.
Things like partnering with the Frank Foundation and other funders really show what's possible when people collaborate and work together on a shared dream. You know, this wasn't just a dream of mine, it was a dream of John's and other community members. So at the end of the day, we were able to bring a program like From the Top here at Big Sky, and it wouldn't have been possible without those other outside entities.
What we've discovered at From the Top is that when we get the opportunity, when we have a funder and supporters who are asking us to go into schools and take our program as a school assembly into an educational environment, is extremely exciting and very fulfilling for all of us. I guess it really feels like we're getting back to the very core and original founding inspiration for what we do.
I'll remember the look of like pure joy on the kids' faces when they like wanted to volunteer to like see if they could put a bassoon together. Like, that's just so cool to me.
Although it may look like it's supposed to go on top, it actually goes in the middle.
Bingo, nailed it. Yeah. All right, round of applause for these guys. Great work.
I mean, I think the big thing is anything's possible. Music's everywhere. We can create from anything. And that's one thing I hope that they take away as well, is that you don't have to be perfect. You create it for yourself.